Howdy friend, Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy friend, welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and your Texas History Roundup for October 25th. In 1693, Father Damien Massanet and the surviving priests set fire to the remains of the San Francisco de los Tejas mission in East Texas and left for Coahuila. Established 3 years earlier, it was the first Spanish mission in East Texas, but was doomed by difficulties with Indians, floods, failed crops, and lack of support from Spain. After returning to Mexico, Massanet refused to participate in future missions, noting the Spanish government did not properly protect or supply them. In 1835, Emily West, or otherwise known as Emily Morgan, who is otherwise known as, or more famously known as, the Yellow Rose of Texas, a free black woman, signed a contract in New York to be a housekeeper for the New Washington Association's hotel at Morgan's Point, run by James Morgan. Emily arrived in Texas in December and became embedded in Texas lore. When General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna's army reached New Washington the following March 16th, the Texas cabinet had fled by boat, but his army captured some who remained, including Emily. She and others accompanied the Mexican troops to San Jacinto. A commonly accepted tale is that this Yellow Rose of Texas was with Santa Anna in his tent at San Jacinto at the beginning of the Texian attack, but there is no evidence supporting this. Yeah, but we'll keep that little mythology alive. In 1866, the Texas State Fair and Exposition opened in North Dallas in opposition to the Dallas State Fair and Exposition, which was held the next day just a mile away in East Dallas. Like I said, North Dallas is a mile away from East Dallas. In 1999, golfer W. Payne Stewart was killed in an airplane crash. He was born in Missouri and became an All-American golfer at SMU. He won 11 times on the PGA Tour and had 7 international victories. 3 of his victories were majors: the PGA Championship in 1989, the U.S. Open in 1991, and in 1999. Stewart also won the Byron Nelson Award in 1989 and is a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame. And in 2005, the first World Series game to be played in Texas was the third game in the series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox, played in Minute Maid Park in Houston. The White Sox won 7-5 and swept the series in 4 games. But not long after that, the Astros won several times, and finally the Rangers finally won not long ago. So I'll be danged. All right, well, there you have it. That is your Texas History Roundup for October 25th. Thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you on the next one. All right, you take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.